Everything felt normal until the footage dropped. The kind of footage that doesn't just shake the industry, shatters it. Phones buzzed, timelines froze, and within minutes, the entire hip-hop world exploded into pure, uncontrollable chaos. Because in the grainy security cam shadows of a Memphis street, someone appears. Someone nobody ever expected to see. Someone whose name has been whispered in rumors, arguments, conspiracies, and late-night industry phone calls. The clip is only 9 seconds long, but 9 seconds are enough to ignite a firestorm no one can put out. 1Yo Gotti, walking past the exact bakery, young Dolph, would be gunned down at moments before everything went dark. And the moment this footage hit the internet, the world didn't blink. It screamed. Fans were posting breakdowns, frame-by-frame analysis, slowed-down edits, and so-called expert reconstructions. Rappers started deleting tweets. Old interviews resurfaced. Secret beefs reignited like gasoline meeting a match. And behind the scenes, insiders swear phone lines went berserk, managers yelling, labels panicking, publicists begging artists to keep quiet. Because everyone knew one thing: if this clip was real, then the timeline of young Dolph's final moments had just been rewritten. Nobody knows who leaked this footage. Nobody knows why it was hidden. Nobody knows what was supposed to stay buried forever. But tonight we're exposing every hidden angle, every whispered conversation, every so-called coincidence. Because this isn't just a story, it's a bomb waiting to explode. And what you're about to hear is the part nobody was supposed to find out. The footage didn't just leak, it detonated. Within seconds, the clip spread across social media like wildfire, ripping through timelines and group chats with the kind of urgency normally reserved for national emergencies. No watermark, no caption, no context, just a silent, shaky camera staring down a Memphis sidewalk, and a figure stepping into frame like a ghost returning to settle something unfinished. The moment viewers slowed it down, enhanced the shadows, and zoomed into the face, the internet went nuclear. Because standing just feet away from the famous bakery young Dolph was about to walk into was someone who looked unmistakably like 1Yo Gotti. The timing was too perfect, too suspicious, too convenient. 9 seconds before everything unraveled. 9 seconds that felt like forbidden evidence. And by the time it hit Twitter, people weren't just reposting, they were demanding answers. Every major hip-hop page broke into chaos. Some claimed it was old footage. Others swore it was AI, but insiders whispered something else entirely. This wasn't supposed to exist. Someone dug it up. Someone held on to it. Someone waited years to drop it at the exact moment it would cause maximum damage within an hour. Major blogs were flooded with exclusive sources. One anonymous insider claimed they saw the footage weeks ago and were threatened not to release it. Another insisted the clip was part of a larger deleted file, one that allegedly contained audio. And the scariest rumor? That a private group chat filled with industry executives had been discussing cleaning up loose ends the night before the leak. Screenshots flashed across Twitter, half blurred, half believable, but all terrifying enough to make thousands of viewers stop scrolling and start questioning everything. Meanwhile, 1Yo Gotti's camp stayed silent. No denial, no statement, nothing. That silence hit harder than any confirmation could. Fans started counting the minutes, refreshing his page, analyzing his last Instagram post like it was some coded message. Even his closest associates posted cryptic stories, black screens, prayer hands, side-eye emojis each. One adding gasoline to an already out-of-control inferno. And then came the first twist. A supposed audio recording surfaced only 4 seconds long, a hushed voice saying, "Is he there yet?" Listeners slowed it down, boosted the frequencies, and swore it belonged to someone from Gotti's inner circle. Whether real or fabricated, it didn't matter. The damage was done. The narrative was shifting, and no one knew where it would land. Behind the scenes, label executives were reportedly in meltdown mode. One insider leaked a frantic voicemail allegedly from someone in management yelling, "Shut it down before the blogs get the rest." Others claimed PR teams were scrambling to contact podcast hosts, telling them to stay quiet or lose future access. It was the kind of panic that only erupts when something hits too close to the truth, or exposes something that money can't bury anymore. At the same time, fans of young Dolph mobilized into a digital army. They started posting old clips, old interviews, old warnings Dolph himself had made. Moments where he hinted at betrayal, confessions that seemed harmless years ago, now echoing with eerie clarity. One resurfaced clip showed Dolph laughing in an interview saying, "People smile in your face but plot behind your back. I know who they are." The clip went viral instantly, gaining millions of views within hours. As the frenzy reached fever pitch, another shock hit the timeline, this time from an unexpected source. A former security guard who allegedly worked near the bakery the day of Dolph's death posted a now-deleted tweet. In it, he claimed, "Someone was hanging around before everything went down. Management told us not to talk." The tweet vanished within minutes, but screenshots flooded every corner of the internet. Even more disturbing was a leaked text message thread supposedly from a witness. In it, someone typed, "I saw him walking off the block. I swear it was him." The replies, "Don't say that here. Delete this now." The timestamps revealed the messages were from the exact day of the tragedy. Real or fake, they sent shockwaves through an already trembling audience. Meanwhile, influencers and podcasters jumped in, each adding their own inside knowledge, sparking new flame after new flame. One claimed Gotti and Dolph had a secret meeting weeks before the incident. Another insisted someone from Dolph's team tried to warn him not to leave the house that morning. With every story, the mystery deepened, not clarified. Then everything escalated when a viral clip showed young Dolph's cousin going live on Instagram, visibly emotional, saying, "We knew there was more to the story. They think they're slick." His voice cracked. His screen shook. Thousands of viewers tuned in as he hinted at family conversations and stuff they've been keeping quiet. Life was abruptly cut off. Nobody knows if it ended on purpose or whether someone made him pull the plug, just when it felt like the situation couldn't spiral any further. Another anonymous source leaked what they called the missing angle, a screenshot from a supposed second camera one that appeared to capture the same silhouette from a different direction. It was blurry, pixelated, but undeniably similar. People started overlaying the two images, turning them into transparent layers, comparing the jawline, the walk, the posture. The resemblance was terrifying. Even more alarming, a message from a private forum surfaced. The author claimed to have worked at the bakery and wrote, "We had more cameras than what the public saw." Some footage disappeared. The post was deleted instantly, but not before Reddit archived it forever. As tensions maxed out, several rappers jumped into the fire. One tweeted, "Y'all ain't ready for what's coming?" Another posted a cryptic video of a chessboard with the caption, "Moves been made." Fans decoded every symbol, every lyric reference, every subliminal, like their lives depended on it. And then, the cliffhanger, everything shifted when a mysterious account uploaded a message that read, "The clip you saw is only the beginning. The real evidence drops tonight." And the world held its breath. The message promising real evidence tonight sent the entire internet into a kind of collective paralysis. Every comment section turned into a countdown. Every influencer started refreshing their DMs. Podcasts postponed their episodes. Rappers went silent. It felt like the calm before the kind of storm that doesn't just change a narrative. It rewrites an entire chapter of hip-hop history. And when the mysterious account finally posted again without warning, without explanation, the chaos that followed made the first leak feel like child's play. The new drop wasn't a video. It was something far more dangerous. A folder, encrypted, watermarked, timestamped. Inside it were screenshots of what looked like internal emails between security contractors, management teams, and someone only referred to as Agent X. The subject line repeated one phrase: footage relocation request. Every email seemed to reference the same day, the same location, the same cameras, and the most chilling detail. Attached beneath one message was a single line: delivery confirmed. Footage secured. When fans matched the timestamp with the timeline of young Dolph's murder, the internet imploded all over again. Within minutes, journalists started dissecting the emails. Some said it proved nothing. Others swore it hinted at an organized effort to hide footage before the police could review it. A few pointed out that the sender's address looked like it belonged to someone who once worked for a major label, someone rumored to be close to 1Yo Gotti's circle. The speculation got so intense that hashtags began trending worldwide. Not just locally, globally. Trending worldwide. Not just locally, globally. Even more explosive was what came next. A supposed voice memo leaked from someone claiming they were part of the bakery staff the day everything went down. The voice sounded nervous, shaking, maybe recorded in a car. "We were told not to discuss anything," the speaker whispered. "We were told if anyone asks, say the cameras weren't working." But they were. All of them were. The voice paused, then added, "There was a man outside. He left right before it happened. I know what I saw." The memo ended abruptly, like the person panicked and hit stop. People began connecting dots that maybe shouldn't have been connected, but once they were, there was no way to unsee them. Old interviews resurfaced where Dolph discussed feeling watched, where he hinted about beef that ain't really beef, but something deeper. Fans clipped these moments and played them over chilling music, syncing them with the leaked footage. TikTok went wild. Instagram Reels multiplied like wildfire. Twitter threads turned into detective war rooms. Meanwhile, 1Yo Gotti's team finally responded, but not with a statement. Instead, someone from his label posted an unexpected message: "Stop spreading lies. This will be handled legally." But instead of calming the fire, the defensive tone made it burn hotter. People demanded proof. They wanted explanations. They wanted transparency. Instead, They got silence wrapped in threats, and then came a curveball nobody expected. A former Memphis radio host, someone who once interviewed both artists, dropped a 10-minute live stream claiming they had always known the situation was more complicated than publicized. They spoke carefully, choosing every word like someone aware of the minefield beneath their feet. There were conversations behind the scenes, they said, calls made the week before, meetings that were denied publicly but happened privately. When viewers pushed for details, the host only widened their eyes and said, "I can't go further, but y'all ain't stupid. Connect the dots yourself." They abruptly ended the stream, leaving a million questions and zero answers. Not long after, a massive Twitter account known for exposing industry secrets posted what they called the biggest revelation yet, an alleged private group chat involving people from different circles. Around both Yo Gotti and young Dolph in the screenshots, one person said, "This can't leak. If it does, we're all finished." Another replied, "Too late. Someone already has the footage." And then, the line that sent chills through every reader. You know who was there? Don't act dumb. The timestamps were from 2 days after Dolph's death. Even people who didn't believe conspiracy theories started wondering what was really going on. That's when the bakery owners released a statement claiming they didn't know anything about missing footage and had no idea where these rumors came from. But the tone felt panicked, rushed, defensive, and fans pointed out the timing. The bakery statement dropped less than 10 minutes after the group chat leak went viral. Too coordinated, too convenient. Then another bombshell hit, this time from someone nobody expected, a former bodyguard who once worked with multiple big Memphis artists. He posted a cryptic message on Facebook. "You can lie to the fans, you can lie to the blogs, but you can't lie to the streets." People immediately screen grabbed it before it was deleted. The comments were filled with one question: "Are you talking about the footage?" He never replied, as if that wasn't enough. Someone claiming to be a studio assistant leaked a voicemail allegedly from a well-known producer who said, "Man, if people knew who pulled up that day, the whole city would burn." The voicemail continued with heavy breathing. "Then, y'all better pray they don't release Angle 2. The phrase Angle 2 instantly became a trending term. At the same time, an emotional video surfaced from a woman claiming to be a witness. She cried as she explained, "I saw someone walking away right before everything happened. I wasn't sure at first, but when I saw the leaked clip today, my heart dropped. It's the same walk." She covered her face, refusing to show her identity fully. Fans started to speculate that the mysterious account leaking everything wasn't a random stranger. It might be someone who had ties to Dolph, someone who wanted justice, someone who had been holding back receipts for years, waiting for the right moment. Then, the digital piece that broke the internet arrived, a hacked Dropbox link allegedly containing the full recording. It didn't stay up long, only 45 seconds. But that was long enough for thousands of people to download a small thumbnail image from inside the folder. The thumbnail showed a different camera angle, a clearer silhouette, a person wearing the same outfit as the figure suspected to be Yo Gotti. The image was blurry but devastating. The pose, the posture, the tilt of the head, it made people gasp. And the caption left by the unknown uploader, "This is the one they buried. The truth drops at midnight." The entire world braced itself. By the time midnight rolled around, the internet was a war zone. Every social media platform felt like it was vibrating under the weight of anticipation. People were refreshing feeds like their lives depended on it. Pages exploded with live reactions, snippets of the leaked material, and frantic theories. Hip-hop insiders who normally stayed silent started dropping hints that sent even casual fans into spirals. And then, as promised, the final piece of the puzzle emerged, or at least what the mysterious account claimed to be. The final piece, a video. 27 seconds long, grainy, unstable, but unmistakable. It showed the sidewalk outside the bakery from an angle no one had seen before. And in that frame, for a fraction of a second, a figure walks past. The stride, the posture, the tilt of the head. Viewers swore it was Yo Gotti. Moments later, the same camera captured young Dolph stepping onto the street, unaware of the storm heading his way. The juxtaposition was terrifying. Fans slowed it down frame by frame, adjusting lighting and contrast, searching for anything that could disprove what they already believed, but every detail only made the theory seem more real. Immediately, reactions exploded. Influencers posted countdowns, reaction videos, and theories about who leaked the footage and why. One popular rapper uploaded a snippet with a single caption, "This changes everything." Within minutes, thousands of fans were dissecting it, debating angles and calling out publicists and label executives. Every comment, every reply, every retweet became a battlefield. No one could stay silent. And then came the leaks nobody expected. A supposedly private DM exchange surfaced between two high-profile figures in the industry. One message read, "We can't let this get out. He can't know what we saw." The reply, too late. People already know. It's only a matter of time. The tone was panicked, desperate, terrifying. Even those who had tried to remain neutral began questioning loyalties. Was someone close to Dolph feeding information to the public? Or was someone manipulating the narrative to cover their tracks? Within hours, multiple so-called insiders claimed they had secret recordings of phone calls made the morning of the tragedy. One audio clip allegedly captured someone in Gotti's camp speaking about timing and removing obstacles. Another snippet hinted at an unexpected witness who knew too much. Fans dissected every syllable, turning simple statements into potential confessions. Conspiracy theories erupted, some plausible, some wild, but all feeding the frenzy. Then, social media meltdowns reached fever pitch. A viral clip showed a group of fans standing outside the bakery, holding candles and speaking directly into the camera. "We will not forget. We will not stay silent." They think they can bury the truth, but we see it. Thousands shared the video. Hashtags multiplied like wildfire. Every post added fuel to the inferno, creating a network of digital witnesses, all demanding answers. The platform algorithms couldn't keep up. Just when it seemed the chaos might peak, another twist arrived. A former producer, previously thought to be retired, went live with tears streaming down his face. He revealed, "I knew something was wrong that day. I saw movements. I heard whispers. I can't take it anymore. The people deserve the truth." The live stream went viral instantly, drawing hundreds of thousands of viewers, each one hanging on every word. Fans begged for more, for names, for angle. And then, just when the story seemed to have reached its fever pitch, a shocking revelation hit. A new video surfaced, allegedly from a second camera angle. Never before seen footage showing the moments immediately after Dolph walked onto the street. The clip showed shadows moving suspiciously, a car slowing down, and a figure seemingly waiting. Every single detail fueled an emotional meltdown across social media. Fans debated endlessly. Was this someone orchestrating everything? Was someone inside the scene complicit? Who knew and when? By now, the frenzy wasn't just online. Mainstream media picked up snippets. Radio stations played clips on air, dissected them, and invited hot takes from journalists and rappers alike. Podcasts went into emergency broadcasts. The story wasn't contained. It had escaped every boundary. The world had been drawn into a story of secrecy, betrayal, and unanswered questions so vast it felt like the entire city was holding its breath. And as the digital chaos swirled, one thing became painfully clear. The footage, the leaks, the emails, the DMs, the voicemails, they were only the beginning. There were angles not yet seen, voices not yet heard, secrets too dangerous to surface. And yet, every leak brought viewers closer, demanding more. Every revelation escalated the drama. Every clip added another layer of intrigue. The story had no breaks, and the world was strapped in for the ride. Finally, the most chilling cliffhanger hit. A single post from the anonymous account responsible for the leaks. It read, "If you thought you saw it all, you haven't seen anything yet. The truth will hit harder than anything you've imagined." Midnight was just the start. Fans froze. Screenshots were taken. The comment sections erupted into chaos. And somewhere deep in the storm, the next revelation waited, ready to explode. The city, the fans, the world, they were all powerless, watching, waiting, and holding their breath for what came next. You've seen the leaks. You've seen the footage. You've read the messages. And now, the question is simple. Are you going to be one of the millions who just watches? Or one of the few who stays in the loop, who knows the full story before it disappears forever? Because what you just witnessed isn't just entertainment, it's history unfolding in real time. And every second you wait, every scroll you miss, is another second of truth slipping through your fingers. This story is bigger than any headline, bigger than any gossip, bigger than anyone dared imagine. And the chaos, it's not over. Every like, every comment, every share fuels the fire. Every subscriber counts. Because when the next leak drops, when angle 2, 3, 4, and the real inside story surfaces, you'll either be there to witness it, or you'll be watching from the sidelines trying to catch snippets through someone else's post. So do it now. Hit that like button if your mind is blown. Drop a comment with your theories, who, what, and why be, because we're reading every single one. And most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because missing what comes next isn't just disappointing, it's like watching the finale of the biggest scandal in history and realizing you weren't even in the theater. This isn't a story you want to forget. This isn't a leak you want to miss. This is the real deal. And if you blink, it could vanish forever. Stay tuned. Stay alert. Stay in the loop. The truth is coming. And you have to see it first. And you have to see it first.